Test, test. Let's get it.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Houston Texans. Greg Olson, it's Graham Gano to get this one started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. Oh,
That's this guy.
He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here we go. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
Second and 10. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. First down for Houston.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Here we go. On play action. Stroud. Open man. Downfield. It's Nico Collins. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Stroud connects with Collins. And it's a first down for Houston.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud.
Oh, I was right there. What? Take that enemy.
And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
And now they find themselves on the verge of really putting together an opening statement drive here at the start of this game. But now that the field becomes condensed, continue to be smart in the way you attack this defense. The last thing you want to do is settle for three in what's been a very impressive opening drive.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come.
And he's in. Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Texans. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Makes the score Texans 7, Giants nothing. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up.
Oh,
On the
he
return,
stepped up.
it's Gunnar Olszewski. And he will get cut down short.
Like that guard.
at the 20-yard
That's
line.
why it feels
Giants take
funky.
over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. And he's got it to the
All right, let me just set
35-yard
this
line.
up. Let me, yeah, he's that. All this is off. All this is off.
Right. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Here's Dart on first and 10. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
What's good, DLM? How you doing, man?
Giants football here to begin the second
Draft
quarter.
is pretty much wrapped up, man. We only got one pick left, so it's a wrap. We gave up a lot for that last receiver. A lot. 4th and 5th round.
A carry here for Tracy. And that
Very-
will shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on 4th down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the 1st down anyway.
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. He'll get it.
You lose yards. Come on.
And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
That was daft.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Now it's Tracy looking to
He
run.
bounced like
And he is stopped in his tracks.
Don't even need to do all that.
Couple on the play.
Yeah, that was kind of wild. It wasn't shaky.
I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going,
I don't even know who this wide receiver is, but
he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
yeah.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Dart. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A quick throw here on the RPO. It's caught by Johnson. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. Trying to bounce that outside.
Not 1 yard, handing it out of bounds.
Gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go. They make a big stop for no gain.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart.
Come on. Let me click on my guy.
And they're in business
Come
now.
on.
He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
Bush. Chilling, man. How you like that draft, man? Hope you like that draft. Not a surprise. Well, not as much. Not as much trading as I thought it was. But
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Giants.
you hated your draft? you run with Jacksonville, right?
And what a response by this
Damn, what did they
offense.
do? They didn't have a
Easy
first
to
round,
take
right?
the field, Mike, for the first
I think
time
they
in the
traded all
game.
that out.
You find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession. When they're able now to go out and square it on up.
I got one of my favorite corners in Colton. I was telling somebody, I was in the other what's the name stream, Sammy Sosa stream, saying I wanted that cat. Straight up dog. Press coverage. Mad confident. Damn. You guys still got upside because you got a good coach and he turned that whole franchise around. So it's still some upside.
Here's Tremon Smith on the return.
Yeah, why is this guy so fast?
Now an opening past the
Oh, who is that?
It's finally getting down, but he gets all the way up close to the
I like Reese over Downs, but I didn't like the old lineman over Downs. We had him at the number 10 spot. Cowboys went crazy and was like, oh, we'll take that. I definitely want him for that old lineman we got.
from the 38-yard line. Here we go. The Texans
We still gotta
will head
protect,
this for the first time out here as it comes to 22 seconds
Dart,
remaining
but
till halftime.
I definitely wanted Downs at that spot. We'll see how it goes, though. We'll see how it goes.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. They're trying to work the screen with Mixon.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things.
Yeah, man, we could have had. Reese was good because no one expected him to be there. I thought Jets or Arizona would pick him up.
Because they got that screen play still in the back of their
So
head.
Here comes second
it was a
and 4.
surprise for everybody.
Dell, the motion man.
And then I saw Downs there. I even called it. I was like, yeah, here we go. Downs coming.
And that's going to wind up incomplete.
And then I heard who? I heard Moana.
The quarterback there.
What the hell we doing with Moana? What the hell's going on? What the hell going on here?
Hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that.
Yeah, he a good lineman. He's a dog.
And at the
Definitely a
very
dog.
least, was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
No?
Here's a third down
what I was
and 4.
thinking.
Why Tony? What 18? That's right. Look the hot.
They'll go play action with Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins.
He would have caught that.
Knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver.
Yeah, neighbors, man. I like the rawness that we get the opinions, but he gotta chill. The PR need to step up.
What are you seeing out there?
Let's get some protocol here. A little bit too loose, man. Don't follow
Remains on the sideline. They're gonna
what's that
line
guy's
up
name?
and Go for it on fourth down.
That
Texans
lineman
gonna use the last of
that's
the
being a
timeouts
bad
here
influence.
as they'll discuss
Parsons,
what's to
don't
come.
follow Parsons.
Fourth down, looming.
Be your own guy. Get your own
On fourth down, on comes Johnny
podcast.
Townsend,
Good
the
luck.
punt for Houston.
thing too much.
Gunnar Olszewski
You gotta big up the picks before you shut him down. So now Reese may have beef with him. Who knows? Just a bad taste.
goes into the end zone,
Big part.
and it's a touchback.
That's a bad
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
thing.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds.
Yo, Ty, what's good?
You play to win the game.
That's it.
The first half.
Hello.
Hello? You play to win the game.
Ty, everybody on, right? I know it's Friday night. It's Freaky Fridays. Can't press X. What's going on? It's really good. This game is weird. What's going on, man? Got an update. That's weird.
A touchdown apiece.
I want you to put the word out there.
Yes,
that we back up.
Back
Number
up.
2.
Understand me?
Yep.
We back up.
Going to be returned from right around the goal line.
When they
Get this up.
When they played that joint for Easter, they said this is Jesus talking to his disciples. He said, "We back up." Oh, he said, "This is Jesus talking." We don't have no break.
Look on the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Aziz Shire. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 29-yard line.
To throw is Dart, taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And he's taken down
Mega Man,
inside the
Super
opponent's
Fighting Robot. Thanks for coming through, Mega Man.
time play out of the
I
Gina.
think the Saints did good though, man. I really like Tyson. Tyson is a nice puppy. You know, he got the injuries going on, but
As you can do at the
man,
quarterback
he's
position,
got a lot of
get
upside.
in and out of the right call, identifying the
I think
holes
the
along
Saints
the
did.
back end.
I don't know what they did after.
You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just
Tyson.
a big time play.
Okay. My man gonna be dunking on him, man.
Here comes Tracy.
He's a certified dunker.
Get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Yeah, I think he could,
Play went the
especially with
wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Chuck.
Throwing is Dart. He'll take a shot down
Oh,
the middle
God.
of the field.
Why he turned around like that?
And the Texans are going to take
That's a punt.
possession here
That's a punt.
as they get it at their own 4.
For these young rookie
Yeah.
every
BT,
snap in
wide
the
receiver,
NFL is
yep.
an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In
Yeah.
this case, they kind of fool him
Everybody
with their blitz
knows.
package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily
I got
in
it.
college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage. And that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball.
Lord
Give
have
credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
All right. 118. What's up?
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud.
We got out here, man.
Downfield.
We got the
it's
middle.
Dell.
Fuck it.
And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 96 yards.
Man, that tight end's a beast.
Touchdown, Houston.
And y'all got 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah. There's some gems out there. There's some gems out
Play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from back up
Thank
to
you.
in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But
Yeah, they gotta shut some weapons.
He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's
They had a good drive.
what he was able to do.
And to add
2 4s.
touchdown,
Damn.
it's Fairbairn to kick it up.
Shout out to the Saints for lining it up.
Here we go on the return from the 1. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
They'll run with Tracy. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Work with the 29.
Man, you 14 on Sunday, yo, he get him in the league, man.
How well or
He's
how
6'5", yo, he need to be making that bread.
It's when do you run the ball well in
spread that
I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run.
That's the ball. Oh.
And just like that, you go from second and inches,
2
where you
4-round
think it's
picks.
pretty much a given that you're going to move the chains, to now finding yourself in 3rd and 2 or 3. Great job by that defense. This completely changes this possession.
Look wide. Get this one complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a
Oh, he's wrong. Yeah, and that's another thing. If they not, you know, inclined to do it, can't enforce it. They gotta want to do it.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching
2
the
5-round
NFL.
picks. Damn, where's Saints load up like that at? Who they did a deal with?
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Throwing. Dart. Right back to Neighbors. He's got it again. They'll mark him down up at the 44.
Oh, damn, they got some beasts. Yeah, that stuff pays off when you least expect it.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And a good run there. Gonna get him 5 yards.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward
We good?
to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Need a DB, wide receiver, tackle. All them picks, you should definitely be able to hit on every one of them. Well, at least fill position.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 4. Now Dart.
Damn.
That one's incomplete.
Putting this man on the line. Good.
Receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just
Yeah, I wish we
nowhere
had
for the
a
offense to go.
We had a
with the
chance
ball.
to take it. But we passed them all up, man.
Time now becoming
First
a
down.
factor as we get to 3rd down. Here's Dart.
We got rid of that ball.
Incomplete.
So this is where it gets
Stop
really
it.
challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a
The names
pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart.
Why he throw it like that, man?
Great with him, and it's an interception. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the cover.
Oh, you know, those the
Bad throw.
night robe is a that's a staple.
Key is how fast
Definitely
can
the
these
draft
rookie
robe.
quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make
Thanks
the
for
same
coming
mistake
through, bro.
again.
Gotta rock my draft. You know
Here
it.
we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
distance, so a pretty good time in the game to get their first sack. They're trying to get off the field and give the ball back to their offense and see if they can pull off this comeback.
Throwing on second down. Stroud.
Oh, good pass.
At one caught by Tank
Good
Dell.
pass.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Third and inches. They'll try and run for this with Mixon.
Good stop.
A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Texans first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. Talk things over before third down.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
All right. Swap. Mother swap. 11, 11, 11.
Kirk is the motion man. They'll drop to throw.
Oh, what a
This is
shot.
caught.
Gee,
He got the connection to
that was nice.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the
Good play.
15-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 34. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's go. At 18. Let's hit. Rob it, rob it, rob it, rob it. 19 Texans. Hey.
Here's Stroud. On the quick slant, it's caught by Tank. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. And the clock will stop. Timeout called with 5 seconds remaining.
4-yard line.
Second and goal.
Here we go. At 18. What's that?
Schultz, the motion man.
Uno. Red. 19 Texans.
On a second down throw for Stroud. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Big play coming up. 3rd and goal.
At 18. What's that? Level. Why Tony? Look the hot. Level.
In motion now, it's Collins. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Texans. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed. And they cruised to victory.
All right, I'll send
And
it.
that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we say, so long from Houston.
Horrible start. Horrible. That dude really 165 pounds? Man, this league will break your ass, right? Damn. Hopefully he come back. It's my guy. Good, good. All right, we got. Let's do one more. What did I say?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T
Here we go.
Stadium. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Baltimore Ravens.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Two teams have met in Super Bowl 35 down in Tampa. The Ravens and Giants are underway. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Throwing is Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Now it's Jackson. The short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get had some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of
Damn, wow, he's really that fast. Really that guy. Leave, boy.
Mark Andrews, 72 yards. And the Ravens march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Solid run on first down. Gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job.
One of them guys?
Picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it
Go to him.
44. Tracy going to get it on first down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. To throw is Dart. He'll check this one down to Scatterby. It'll be a gain of 5. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Working out of the gun is Dart. And he fires one, but incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Little long.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll go. Here's Dart.
Little long. No guts, no glory.
Hey, nothing to see here. Just your standard 4th down gain of 28 yards. And the drive keeps going. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Dart. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This 2nd and 4.
60 Eagles. Come on. Set. 19, Tiger, 19, go.
Quickly into the hands of Neighbors on
Yeah.
the RPO. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
On the set.
They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
70. 70 Lions. Trap 60. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Dart going to look to throw here.
Oh, that was there too.
Knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released
It was right there.
the corner was there to slam that window shut.
The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Dart.
Oh, he dropped
Complete,
it.
cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive. And when you're playing a quarterback with some
Freaky
experience
guys.
in boxing, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Now it's Jackson. Now they go screen. It's complete.
Guys, still miss.
It's a tackle, and he's got an alley. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Jackson will throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a
Kill him.
little further down inside the 40. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
And he gets this one inside the 15,
Jeez, that
just
screen
a
is
yard
killing.
or two shy of the 10. A gain of 28 yards there, and give him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. A extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Now Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
They'll throw again. Dart. This is caught inside 15. Touchdown, Giants. Theo Johnson, 43 yards. And the Giants are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point try good by Gano. And that'll make our score 14-7. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel. Off the play fake, here's Jackson.
Oh, man.
Complete to Likely.
Doing out here?
And all the way
What are you
down
doing?
the 22-yard line.
That isn't a... Damn, this quarter.
Use one of their
That's
timeouts.
state to you.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's first and 10 just outside the red zone. Now Jackson. Looking for Bateman. He's got him complete.
Grab him and hold him.
Down to the 10-yard line. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Jackson now. Looking middle, and it's complete. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Jackson going to keep it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just before halftime. This defense, so many things to worry
Good
about
shot.
in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one. And in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep
I'm
it
not
back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up
thank
to
you,
kick
Egg.
this one away.
Freaks out here.
This is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. And this is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing, dart. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Here's Dart. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And he gets his first shot at the 40 down at the 39. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Tracy on the right side. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties and the better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
To the air, Dart. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Dart from the gun on third down. Now he's going to step up and run.
Nobody.
Incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
On fourth down, here's Dart. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is second and 6. To throw, Dart. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 16.
That's another Giants first down. First
to trace.
Oh, Bellinger, what happened?
This play being knocked back to the 18. Marlon Humphrey on the defensive side making that look easy from his corner position.
At the 18-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here's Dart. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. He'll go down as a gain of 6. And just like that, it's 3rd down. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Giants with possession of the football, but needing points as we start quarter number 4.
Make it respect. Get on the board.
And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 6. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Their own 23-yard line.
Weird.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson, a hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
No way. He catches that. The littlest guy on the field.
The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert 3rd and 18.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
They go play action now.
Oh,
Jackson.
I needed that. Like,
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Bob.
and I needed this even more. Yes.
And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted to tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They will look to flush the memory of that pick six as we now have a brand
Oh, no.
here in the fourth quarter. Getting down to the
He
goal
called it
line.
right like that.
And they've got
Right when I
it
did.
across
Good
midfield,
call.
down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense overcommitting. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
Over our head. Oh. Yeah, he's that's messed up. Look at that. Get on him. He threw a duck. You messing up my parlay. What? Who are you? How do I tell you? Who are you, man? I thought you was under investigation, man. What you doing out here? You see me?
I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
You're not that guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
You ain't that guy. You ain't that guy.
Now Jackson. Jackson gonna keep it. And he is trying to a stop. He does have the first down. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing what it was. How you doing, miss? My name is L. I'm from Queens.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I should have called.
Hey, yo!
Damn, Racine, you having yourself a blast. You gotta chill out. You want suspension. Wait, didn't you just get resigned? Oh. Hey, yo, who followed? Yo, Jets, I appreciate you following me. I appreciate you.
Second down, goal to go.
You all right.
Jackson to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Andrews.
Damn.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Not like this.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's Henry.
Oh.
But defensively, that's a nice stop there on 3rd down here in the 4th quarter. Now, offensively, kicking the field goal, taking the lead, right?
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Especially since you got stopped on the previous play.
Jets.
But if you've got something you really like, something that
Blame
you
me.
practiced all week, and you think, hey, this is the time to use it, this is the play, I wouldn't be deterred. I would give
Man,
it a
you
little
ain't
bit
gonna
and go
count
for
nothing.
it right now.
How about when I get out of here, you hit X when I hit X. See where fake takes it. Right, send me. Where?
In the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Yo, that's.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Nah, you hit X when I hit X at the selection. The link up there.
Allow them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
Here's second down. Back to throw. A throw right side caught by Neighbors.
I ain't gonna
Pick up a first down here as that clock
pass that.
continues to run.
Oh. You know, the games are close, man. I'm right there, man. Just gotta play better defense.
Officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle and they couldn't
Damn,
get that
wait.
miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to
Oh, man, I didn't mean to leave. Damn. I get kicked off the internet. Hey. Let me get a win, man. Please. I'll go to bed. Hit X, Jess. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Go. You hit it? This damn Madden, man. It ain't never easy. Up and down, up and down.
In between the cities of Dallas and Fort Worth,
Dallas?
it's Arlington, Texas. Host to the grand mecca
Awesome.
of football, AT&T
What's that?
Stadium, the home of the Cowboys. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. It's Graham Gano to get this one started. And off we go from Arlington. Right at the outset,
Yeah, that's where you start. Damn. Damn.
Special teams has come up with the recovery. What a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking of getting the ball, getting your script, running your plays. Instead, Greg, it is a fumble lost on the opening kickoff.
It's just absolutely the most disastrous beginning of a game you could possibly dream up. And what you do now, Mike, is not only does the other team get the ball, you send your defense out there early in this game and force them to have to defend a short field right away.
Throwing to start. Here's Dart. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Second and 10.
You know I know.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart.
Damn.
Oh,
I can't
intercepted
throw
on
that.
the second play of the game. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And nice return there. He is out of bounds.
It be looking like it's there, and then back.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
Audibles, man.
47.
Even like these demons.
Dak gonna put it up right away. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he'll take this one in. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did because it ended up in a touchdown.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This field in at about the 9.
What's going on here?
Great job there by the coverage team. They get him down at the 12.
Yeah, we left him. Okay.
First down, Dart. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
On second down, Dart. And open downfield, it's Johnson. A big play for the Giants. And even 30 yards. First and 10.
A gain of 30. First down, Giants.
And a shotgun. It's Dart. Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. These two in rhythm. 12 more yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 79.
Okay, Ricky looking deep.
A quick throw to Neighbors on the RPO. He works free. Right side. And he's into the end zone. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
We're all tied. 7 apiece. And the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Pick the ball off. Normal.
Here we go, 47. Then we're going to 53. Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. 46.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. The pressure too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
18 at the 9-yard line.
Hey, 47. Here we go, going to 50. Here we go, 47. 47.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. complete to Devontae Turpin.
Brother.
They're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
Cowboys, first down.
Here we go, kill,
First
kill.
and 10 at the 35-yard
Here
line.
we go, 46. Hey, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Hey, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Here we go, 47.
Brother. Come on, man. You can't be taking this one right.
On first and 10, Prescott.
Yeah.
That gets to the hands of Jaden Blue. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Here we go, going to 54. Wide. Hey, 47.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
Here we go, 47. 47. Here we go, kill, kill. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup.
Don't get it.
Have better success.
Why are we getting the ball?
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
It's a gain of 7 brings up second and 3 at the 17-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Paris Evans on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment.
That red, white, and blue.
Giants football here to begin
Boom.
the second quarter. They've got it with second and 3 coming up. The throw is done. Hit as he threw it. The pass
That's
is
how you feel?
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Jeez, brother.
Into space.
I thought he ran like he was on a horse.
And he will dive into the end zone. 82 yards.
We're gonna make this crazy, baby.
What
you
a
out there.
luxury to have in an offense, a tight end
Move.
who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
Devontae Turpin on the return. A
Oh my
good return
God.
as he takes it across the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. All right, hey.
A first down throw for Prescott. There's a short run that's caught by Ferguson. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Second down, Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up, wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Then we're going to 53.
On third and short, they go with Blue. Oh, and he is depleted on that one. Picked up, thrown down behind the line of scrimmage.
It's fourth
Here we go,
down.
46. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. 26.
On fourth down, they snap it to Dak.
I'm out of here.
Gonna work.
Damn, boy. Finally, the chips.
Go for it on
The
fourth.
chips are
And
falling
wind
to
up
his
turning
way.
it over on down.
My
You know, I think
goodness.
there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a
Guy
better
really
job
gonna
up
keep
front.
blitzing?
There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly
He just
the case
here.
here.
To the air on second down. Dart. That's going to be caught by Darius Slayton. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got it at the
You gonna keep blitzing, man?
and he's in.
Are you not done with that?
Slayton's touchdown, New York. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Then we're going to 53. Yeah! Here we go. All right, there we go. Kill.
They put Pickens in motion.
26.
First down, Prescott. That's complete to Blue. And mark him down up beyond the 30.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Prescott on first down. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's another and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, 46. Hey, kill.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak.
Yeah.
He's got that complete to Turpin. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, kill. 47. Here we go, 46. Here we go, 47. 26.
They'll throw again. Dak. That one down the field.
Oh, yeah, that
They
was
cannot
back.
connect.
Screaming.
It's incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Oh,
Open man down the field is Turpin.
they like.
And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. The clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal.
Kill. 47. Then we're going to 53. 26.
To the air again. Prescott. Oh, man, left.
Wow.
Good
Look at that.
inside there. Avante Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yo, Mr. P, what's good, man? Long time no see. Thanks for coming through, man.
But then you have to feel the
You know we're missing you out here on Madden Street. I hope all is well. I know you grinding, so keep that head down. Big pause. Oh, crazy.
They didn't
You know
leave
what I mean?
much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And
Oh,
the Eagles coming
he
their
doing
way.
that crap again, man.
Now, here comes a return from the 9.
What's
And
that
he'll
thing?
be
Really?
brought down past the
Yeah.
25. Decent field position to start this drive.
I appreciate you. Thanks for coming through. Welcome back. Mr. Reezy.
On first and 10, here is Dart. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart.
Oh. Wow. I will take that. That was not supposed to go like that. You will take it. I know he mad. I know he mad. Yo, the record's horrible. It ain't what it ain't. Nah. I'm like 0-2 right now. Trying to get a dog for him. Struggle City, man. You know? Yo, the Browns did good tonight in that draft. I mean, wait.
It's their
No,
second.
no, yeah.
As that'll stop the clock with
So the
12
Browns
seconds to
did
go
good in the
this
draft.
first half.
They got some receivers. Fedor got some weapons. Like what they did. He said, "Don't even tell you." All right, bet. He's just gonna play Madden on next year and was like, "Yeah, this is what it is, right?" That's funny.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart.
Oh, why is he throwing it like that? Oh, what the hell was that?
Intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland.
Damn, I could have got a field goal out of that,
Cowboys are
man.
gonna get the football at their own
He throws it
23.
straight beeline.
We had a chance to talk to the defensive coordinator the other day, and remember what
Oh,
he
it's
told us, Mike? He
ugly.
said, we know how talented this young rookie quarterback is. He can make all the throws. We've seen him do it in college. But it's a different
Is
animal
this still
now doing
nerdy
this in
to
the
wear
NFL.
tiny
We think
whities?
he can make him
Hey, yo,
force some
security.
bad throws and make some bad decisions. And so far here in the
Whoever
first half,
there is.
that's exactly what they've done.
Yeah, I hear you.
Here's a design run. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Don't do that funny thing.
Both teams ready to get back
That's be
at it.
finding ways,
Get
man.
back underway here on
Look at this,
EA
look at this.
Sports.
Look at this.
This field
Yeah,
ended
just
about
get
the
it.
9.
All that dancing. Oh. How much y'all?
Get across the
7?
chest. That is it. They'll be backed up to start this drive.
Guys, hey, no, these guys have no shame. You can never play like that. That's
To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. This one is caught by Robinson. And a nice gain, getting this to about the 23-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First down, Giants.
Throwing is Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors.
stop pressing me, man.
He'll take this one in. 76
I'll be on that red sec heavy
touchdown,
when I ain't
New
working.
York.
Red sec.
A beautiful
Is it a shooter game?
in the air there.
I never even heard of
Pass
that.
downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great
Oh,
route, Mike.
I
And
know
then
I
the
heard.
beautiful throw. The accuracy
Come on.
of the throw is what
Battlefield.
allowed the receiver
Ah.
not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up.
Hey,
and
man, as
finish
long
the
as
play.
when you do it, you feel happy, you feel a little joy inside when you do it, you make you feel good, do it to your satisfaction.
So out is Gano after the touchdown.
When Mr. P come home and you want to play some red sec and you feel happy. What's up with Madden, though? You on the Madden still or what?
He'll be brought down right around
You waiting for 27. You gonna be back on 27?
Then we're going to 53. Yeah, here we go. I take 22.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And showing a little versatility as he takes this one forward up to the
I hear that.
34. A pickup of 9.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
26.
Again, it's Blue. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run.
Yeah. You know, when you off it for a minute, you play a little different.
Now Prescott. Now screen set up for Blue. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
On second down, it's Dak. This one is caught by Turpin. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Mr. P, thanks for coming through, man. Have a good one.
Down on the books from earlier,
All the best.
and that gets him a first down.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Wide. Here we go, kill. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Checking it down.
He caught that, though.
And they'll take
Come
this
on,
down
man.
inside the 35.
That's another Cowboys
Kill.
first down.
Here we go,
First and 10
47.
at the 33-yard line.
Caught that.
46. Here we go, 47. Here we go, going to 54. Wide in. 26.
Prescott again. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Kill. 47. Hey, 47. 47. Here we go, 46. 26.
Again, Prescott to the air. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there.
Why am I jamming it?
It's second down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Kill. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Wide in. Here we go, kill. Hey, kill. 26.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Brian Burns in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
26.
Dak facing third and long. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And the best offense on third downs, Mike, is to be really good on first and second down. This keeps teams from putting themselves in these unfavorable positions. It's part of the reason why these drives continue to stall out.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. A shotgun snap for Prescott.
Oh, I can't believe he threw that. I cannot believe he threw that. I thought he was going to go somewhere else.
Pick up on what will be the final play of this
Wow.
third quarter. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal.
Here we go, 47.
That is Ferguson in motion.
26.
Prescott now.
Oh,
And that is
wow.
caught in the end zone. He's in.
Damn, boy.
George
Oh,
Pickens.
that pass right there.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again
Damn,
for
boy.
a chance to go down and really
down,
make
yeah.
this one interesting?
Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys are back to within 7. It's 28-21. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He'll let it fly.
Damn, he's just gonna keep pulling it, huh?
Inside the 20. And he's gonna take this one.
He just likes giving one play touchdowns, I guess.
Touchdown, Giants. Now, Gano for the extra point. And he missed. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They're unable to add on the point after.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. And a solid back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Boys take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37.
2nd down, Prescott. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
3rd and 5. Here's Prescott. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen.
Oh, Dax, you're gonna miss it, buddy. You're gonna miss it, guy.
It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Here we go, go to 54, go to 54. Why? Hey, 47. Hey, kill. Here we go, kill.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
Yeah! Here we go. All right, 47. Here we go, 47. Here we go, 46.
They'll throw again. Dak. And that's going to be incomplete.
GG's, man. Get the hell up out. Wow.
Here in the 4th.
Give me a time
They
out.
will turn it over on
Is a turnover on downs.
Ready up! 19, Tiger, 19. Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Go!
Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he will carry his offense to the red zone. inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 9. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal. The defense uses its second time out here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. So, not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal. And third and final timeout taken by the defense. So, the 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Good throw here. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll drop to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
On fourth down, the veteran Graham Gano for the Giants field goal try. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Giants will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
This is first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Hey, 47.
Prescott. Left side, caught by Lamb. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's first and 10. Now, Prescott. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 35 yards.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Go to 54, go to 54. Why ain't?
To the air again, Prescott. That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
They'll come up now for second down.
Yeah! Hey, kill! Why ain't? Here we go 46. Here we go 47. Then we'll go into 53. Here we go 47.
Dak to throw. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
Cowboys first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
No timeouts to use, so he'll get up and spike it to stop the clock. Second and goal.
Yeah, here we go. And warning. Under.
In motion, Lamb. To throw is Prescott. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Dane Pelton. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Giants.
Guy don't pick up.
Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Next to score, Giants 44. Cowboys 21. Brandon O's to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yeah, at 47. Warning.
They put Pickens in motion. A first down throw for Prescott. Now, right on the heels of a pick 6, he is intercepted. Picked off by Andrew Phillips.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On first and 10, here is Dart. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. And it'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, here comes Dart.
Man, can't get the ball
Through
off.
the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Out of the gun, third down. It's Dart. Open man, left side. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game.
First down, Giants.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Dart gonna throw it again. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second, as they'll stop with 25 seconds remaining on the clock.
Yeah.
second down, Dart. Taken in right side by the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Here's 3rd and 2. 19 right. Let's go. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
First down.
To the air on 2nd down. Dart. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike. This pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
Here we go. One final play. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And they are going to add 6 more here at
I need
the
like
end.
3 more games of Giants like this.
Tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So a road win here for the Giants. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball until matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Damn, 478 yards. 6 touchdowns. Crazy. Twenty. Oh. Yeah. 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 11. Damn. I play as a Play-Doh.
It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Baltimore Ravens and the New York Giants.
All right, what we got? Who we got? Baltimore again?
Here's Graham Gano out for the opening kick. And we're off from MetLife. Rasheen Ali on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he takes it ahead for a 4-yard pickup there to begin our game.
You know, Kate, that might be a
That's
little bit of a
dangerous.
disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Jackson off the play action.
Good.
Great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Every play.
Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He puts some juice on a deep, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants are off to a great start.
Got lucky there, boy.
Forced a turnover on the opening possession.
Jackson's pass intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42.
Hey, yo!
Hey, yo.
Dart starting with a pass here.
Thanks for the follow.
That pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson.
Who was there to follow?
And this play's nearly gonna
Ashton?
reach the 25-yard line.
I appreciate that.
It's a great pickup, 16 yards.
Appreciate the follow. First time tap. Good
That's a
stuff.
statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this
Okay.
defense better respond.
Hey, you got me an achievement. Man. Appreciate it.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. On the move, hit it right. And he just gets rid of it.
Trying to run game for $10, bet.
Want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That's a
Let's
veteran
do
move
it.
right there by a rookie quarterback.
Oh,
We
let's
see
do
so
it.
many rookies. We do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
It's out of the shotgun.
Oh,
Ball's out, he lost it. And the Ravens
Play
make
Amy
the
Burger.
recovery.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask
I'm down. I'll
any
use your
player
Falcons too. Oh,
what
yeah,
lessons they
yeah,
learned in
yeah.
the
Let's
game
do
of
it.
football, and
Let's do
almost
it.
every one of them kids going to say the
Let's
same
go.
thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Drifting ever closer to their goal line as he winds up.
Let's
back
do
close to his own five.
let's do cash app.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the
They
big
got the
play
pass.
and then get a little
Track.
back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Has
Come on,
another
back.
quick hitter.
Got it. Come on. Yeah.
And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
How long are we playing?
Goes for 32 yards.
Shot, shot.
That's good for a Ravens first down.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. Short pass brought in.
Yeah, wait. The friggin'
And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. How about a big hitter? 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
before you was born. That's hilarious. Love it.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. From the pistol, Henry.
Get him, Tibbs.
Together a yard there. That was
Oh,
key
he ain't little.
there to
Yeah,
wrap
he
him
ain't no
up.
little league.
Okay, that's a run
Come on, big
that's
man.
on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You act like you was fat, boy.
That's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Throw here, third down. He has the
Damn.
first over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set. They just get the play off. Complete that to the right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
$150.
That was an exciting
That's
first
what's up.
quarter, but not the cleanest. A couple of early turnovers. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6.
Oh, good pass.
And they will take this into the end zone for a
Patient,
Baltimore touchdown.
patient.
The Ravens get the game's first points here in the second. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. That is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point.
Yo,
Right down
Ashton, you
the
should
middle,
play
it's
DLM, man.
And they add one on to their
Pretty sure
first
he was level
touchdown
running.
of the contest.
And you got the Falcons. He run with Giants.
All set up. Here's Luke.
Yeah,
to kick
Giants
it
guy
away.
too.
It's Darius Slayton with the return. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Darts back to throw. It's caught right side by
God,
Johnson.
how long is it gonna take him?
And on
Oh,
first down, only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go. Nice. Bronco 80. Bronco 18.
From the gun, here's Dart. Finding Johnson once more. And they're going to get to him right.
He said, nah, he a old cat.
He's sent out.
How you know he old?
For 19 and a new set of
He
downs.
tell you his age?
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion,
Just zooming, huh?
so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Y'all were good. Eli Manning. Yeah, he had a good thing going on.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart.
I didn't know that.
Doesn't find its man, incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
That is fact. Been a long time. Damn, look at the freaking shed.
And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Wow.
So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
Matt Ryan. You know Eli is better than Matt, right?
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking.
Matt is ringless.
His primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And they'll come up on 1st and 10. And they're going to throw out of the gun. Throwing the out route complete.
You stop throwing
And
it.
he gets
Wait,
forward for 3 yards as we reach our 2-minute warning.
Nah, are you serious, Ashton? They played in a different era. Are you serious? You serious with that response?
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the gun, it's Tracy. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not
Same era, man.
is going to be a big play. Some of them
Man,
are just
Jackson.
destined to end in a minimal
Okay.
game, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Ready up.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Take go.
A draw now. This is Tracy. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Cougar 19. Tight. Bronco 80.
He brings it
No,
in.
no.
And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. Backed up Justin
Oh, don't
Vance.
put in your
Here's another
funky.
2nd and goal.
Don't put no deodorant on. Damn.
Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 19 tight. Warriors 70.
Now Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick.
Oh,
place
no.
to go. Ravens take him down. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break.
You got to be all that funky, smelly boy on your ring. Jeez.
Open your efforts.
After the sack, quite a lengthy 3rd and goal now. 18 yards needed. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That's a throw at this level.
Get
So
up.
much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
On 4th down, we'll see Graham Gano lead the Giants field goal unit out. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Graham Gano and the Giants field goal unit out. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. The kick by Gano is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point
He
game.
said,
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Skinny fries. You guys going in. He said you skinny as me. Like you know him. You seen him before? What's this man doing, man? They go take a crap? What's going on? Yeah, let's do it. How was your way in high school? Fat people aren't up late. Damn.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he...
Why you keep pausing it now, man? What are you doing? You say you capping. What are you capping?
Reach that 40. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest game.
You rolled a little. Yep.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Back to throw it. Caught by the tight end, running that corner.
Back trying to get it.
He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final
You
one.
sound drunk.
And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. Throwing this for the end zone. That'll be incomplete.
God, I need more people out there. I only have one defender.
Now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Damn.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Starting from the 5. Things going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
On first down, here's Dart.
Ground out left, incomplete. I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Oh, definitely drunk.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. To throw, here's Dart.
Oh, man. Hearing that. No, that's... Oh.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. He's got the first down grab and still going. Hits the 20. It's a New York touchdown.
He must be like 22. I say like he like 26.
Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base, but it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers. And what a
I appreciate you.
That one right down the middle.
I see he playing that DT and he ain't have enough people, man. They didn't believe it. We don't believe it.
Ready to send this away.
So,
Ali to return it.
yeah, we ran into 3 people not fumbling.
As they bring him down inside the 30. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And this drive's
Good
headed in
tackle,
the wrong
McFadden.
direction. First play set down behind the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Play action now with Jackson.
Good tackle, Carter. Boys.
And for the second straight play, Brock,
Hunt
they're
two,
headed the wrong way.
hunt
That's
two.
to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate. Right, we talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. They go play fake with Jackson. He's in trouble.
The boys hunting.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again. He'll throw it.
No, are you serious? You serious?
Broken off with that game. Working quickly here. First down. Here's Lamar. Finds him
Oh my God, what was that?
And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field.
That is a textbook first down.
I hope we do, because we ain't get no we ain't get no DTs this crap. I hope we do.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Flying down the middle with Henry. Cuts it to the right sideline.
Damn.
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down. Working inside the red zone. Dump off to his fullback. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Second and 10. Need something positive here. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter.
Yeah.
So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end.
Odell that.
It's the Ravens ball. They come in trailing, but that
He said Odell that. You ain't never lie. You ain't never lie.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Here's Lamar on the sneak. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. He goes to the hurry up here. Play action. Here's Jackson. And the defender comes away with it. That's Bobby Okereke.
I'm so glad he did.
Can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down. Costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. Through the 40. There he goes, right sideline. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10.
Let's go, G-Man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, G-Man.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
He's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Jackson off the play action. Flush down the pocket. And he's going to stop right around the 37. Offense in a hurry up here. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. First down throw for Jackson. Andrews snags another one. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Hey, report!
Lamar off the play fake. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Next one.
Henry's going to try to pick it up. And that short gain is enough for a new set it down. Offense in the hurry up here. Play fake, Jackson. Likely's got it right side. And on first down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward.
Yeah, they got his brother. That's
what's
what's up.
Quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson.
Break his ass, boy. Don't have him catching these joints.
They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Third and long for him here.
Oh, come on, fellas.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
It's crunch time now, baby. 2-score game, just 2 timeouts, plus, of course, that 2-minute warning. On first down, Jackson chased out to his right. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. Working quickly here. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson.
GG, boy, let's get out of here.
Interception. Picked up by Andrew Phillips.
Get the hell out of here, boys.
Giants get a great return up close to their own 30 before they're able to drag him down.
He doing too much.
Air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
All right, this is going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Start on the ground.
Damn. Got right off the block.
As we reach the 2-minute warning.
Right off the block.
Well, nothing going on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Make him do that to me.
Dart now against the blitz.
Oh, he got his at him now. I don't know why he throwing the ball like that.
Yard line as they haul him down.
They
Good
gonna
pass
use
from the
Dart.
rookie out of Ole Miss, and it gets him a first. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. A handoff to Tracy.
That's right.
Winds up getting him well into enemy
Yeah,
territory.
boy. You out of here or what?
Big play, and
Huh?
it's 17 yards.
Oh, yeah.
And the Giants still going to have the first down. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
You know what time it is. You see this one. You know. Time it is. Yep, bring him down.
First down, and they go right back to it.
Put everybody.
Now he's past the 25. And he's going
And
to take
zone
it in
two.
for the New
Big
York
dummy.
touchdown.
You big dummy.
The Giants can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Gano for the PAT.
Oh. DLM, you know what's ill? I used to live in Lithonia too. I used to live right there in Lithonia, man. DeKalb County, baby. Jackham Ridge Court. Close to Stonecrest. You remember Stonecrest Mall? Oh, right over there. Damn, why you leave Lithonia, man? Lithonia popping. I used to live right out there. Stonecrest. Stonecrest Mall. What's that? I'm like 10 minutes from Stonecrest Mall. I know you know Stonecrest Mall if you was in Lithonia. Oh, I used to work at the Walmart too. Yep, right on Panola. Let me find out. I probably work with you. I can't put my government up there. Yep, I used to work at that joint.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in.
Panola Road. Yep. 2015. I was already going.
Offense is hurrying. Time running down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's Wester on the catch. And this one brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
And the Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 30.
First and 10. Here's Jackson.
He gonna just keep doing that.
And he's gonna just
You know what?
midfield before he starts.
That's what's up. I miss Georgia, man. I'm about to go down there. Visit some folks.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel.
To my people.
They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Lamar throwing again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Gonna need something special here. Second and 20 following the sack. They send the tight end in motion left. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. They want him again, and he goes down again. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That was
A word. Oh, you worked at that Captain D's too? I know what you're talking about. Captain D's. Oh man, you've been around.
And I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense and this quarterback way off schedule.
Giants into the nickel. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long.
These dogs are hunting. Okay. Wow.
Offense up to the line fast. Desperation time here. Finds him over the middle. And they are sent up.
GG's way. Got it.
Knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today,
Evansville Road. Yo.
of how this contest is
Bringing back memories. Oh, it's my ball. Okay. Let's get a touchdown. One for the road, man.
This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest.
I look like he blitzing. He better not be.
They're gonna pass it here. Absolutely fires this one right side. And it's incomplete. Kept the pedal down though the whole
Hey Ashton, man, that's a wrap, boy. It's 3:11 on the East Coast, man. I'm going to bed.
So the Giants
I'm going
come
to
away
bed
with
then.
the win.
I appreciate you coming through, man. Thank you, my brother.
But keeping that other side off the board in the second half.
$10. You gotta go to Players Lounge, man. You wanna play for $10.
Made things a lot
Go hit up
easier
Players
for
Lounge.
everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game.
I'm like, that's the bed.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate
Yeah,
Scott
Ashton, you cool,
with
man.
another edition of the
Think you was on
NFL
some
on
bot
EA
stuff.
Sports.
Cool.
It's a well-earned win for the Giants.
Still, man.
as we
Appreciate
say
you
so
coming through.
long from New York.
like 258. Oh, yeah. I remember him throwing that ball. Oh yeah, Tracy. Oh yeah. Touchdown. Tracy. I love how Madden. You know how you play Madden? You know how you play Madden and you don't know who gonna blow up? It's like he got his own story. You don't know what he only got 2 catches. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all coming through. It's a wrap. My brothers and sisters is with me. Y'all be safe. Y'all be easy.